welcome to episode 40 of the Football Manager Super League podcast. We're back. I know it's nearly the end of the season, but we are back. It's been quite a turbulent season for most, myself included. It's been a challenging season, and it's been I would say, sort of a very kind of surprising season. Once we start looking into all of the lovely stats that everybody has given us and all of the league positions that people are giving us. But I do want to welcome my co-host,
Chrissy.
It's Chrissy. It's Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Con, I did that by accident before, and it's now happening.
It had to go in.
It had to be done. Oh, how are you, brother?
Yeah, good, brother. How we doing? I liked a little speech. Yeah, it's warm, isn't it? It's warm down south as well. But I liked your little speech. It has been a weird season. There's been a few surprises, should we say?
Yeah, I would say surprises.
I think in both leagues, actually. I think there's been it's nice to see. I'm not going to say teams. It's nice to see managers that have progressed well, and we'll see shortly what we mean by that.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite an interesting time for us as a league. You know, we didn't think we'd probably get this far, especially when FM25 was announced to come out. I don't think we ever expected this, so it's quite fun. It's very interesting to have a go at. So what we'll do now is we will skim over to. This is going to be a very short podcast. We'll say that every time. It's going to be a very short podcast.
We
today,
do say it every time.
We say it every time. So as we all know, this is the league update, our very special league update that we're gonna try and bring more regularly. So I'm going to be teaching Chrissy some new ropes, and he's going to be coming up with a little league update midweek kind of thing, as long as he remembers how to log into StreamYard.
Yeah, that's the main bit. But also, just while we touch on that, it's just because I feel that every time we do a pod, it's a league update, and I want us to get back into the. So we can have a laugh and chat about the league. There's loads of things brought up, but just a little quick 10-minute weekly pod, literally a quick one. I'm going to cut it off at 10 minutes. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, and
keep your eyes peeled.
But this is everybody else. You's lot watching. Yous need to get yourselves on here. I don't care if you've been on before. Get your asses on here.
Yes.
More fun for us.
Like, comment. We want to know. We want to hear your ideas for the following thing. I mean, what you think about FM26. I think down the road, me and Cam are going to be having discussions about that, about the future, about the past, about the present. I want to try and bring it all in so you get more content from us.
So we will move on to the Premier League. What we'll do is, because we're in different divisions, I'll read out the Premier League. Chrissy will read out the National League, and then we will discuss our teams. So, riding high in first place, 1 point at the top of the table, is Aston Villa. Craig Gowan, you can correct me if I'm wrong. He did win the National League last year, so he's going for a double, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a Nance. He's doing a me last season, back to back, baby.
Pronounced that wrong. Otherwise,
there's a reason I pronounced that wrong.
Yes, I know. And then we have got Newcastle versus. Well, we've got Newcastle in second place. Who's their game against this week?
That was against Cam. I can confirm. Let me just get the scores up here. I'm pretty sure they won. Yes, against Galatasaray.
So this table is outdated, as it always is every time. I did this not long before going live, so people must not have updated the spreadsheet. Update your spreadsheets. Update them. So, Newcastle... oh, no.
Yeah. Yes. No, sorry. He's played 2. Yeah, he's played 2. So that is right. So he's beat Galatasaray and he's beat Valencia.
I shouldn't ask the question. And then moving on, in third place we have Fenerbahce, who played all their games this week, so there's no kerfuffle there. And they are on 22 points, with Napoli riding just behind on 20. Then we've got Atalanta with 16 points. But they do have all their games to play this week, because Magnus is a lazy cunt. And then we have Crystal Palace. Chrissy is playing. I don't know. Who have you got this week? Who have you got left?
My last game is Ross, bottom of the league, Frankfurt. So.
Oh, well, I've also played Ross this week, so it's a very interesting one, that. We'll probably talk about that in a little bit. Then we've got Gladbach. Again, they've got one more game to play. They're on 15 points. Then we've got West Ham. They're on 15 points again. So it's very tight in that mid-table area. Then we've got Fiorentina, who were last year's winners, I believe.
Yes,
they were last season's winners. So Bruno's got a lot of work there to catch the leader of the pack. I don't think he will, but who knows? A couple of perfect weeks. One more perfect week, he'll be there.
I mean, actually, yes. This for the updated. He did just play a game. So it's a live update. He has just played a game. So he won that game. So he is now on 14 points.
And if he wins another game, he will be on Chrissy the Maths Genius.
70.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat West Ham 1-0. So good result there.
Lovely stuff.
I mean, he could shoot himself right at the table with another 2 wins.
I'm having to stop myself saying something about this next team. Rennes, 9 games played, 9 points. 9 points, just the age. And Galatasaray on 11 games played with 8 points. Then Valencia and Leipzig on 5. And as we've said before, Frankfurt, 8 games played, so he does have it all to play for literally this week. However, he's on 2 points. So interesting going into the final week. I think there is a battle for the title race, then there's battle for who wants to be bottom. So it'll be interesting, but I think, in all honesty, unless Ross has a perfect week and a perfect week next week, he's not getting out that bottom bunch. He's not.
It's tough.
So,
it's tough when you're in that situation as well. You're scrapping for points. You're doubting yourself. You're trying to change systems. You're trying to change formations. It's not a good place to be in. But
sometimes it's just better just sometimes as well. I think it's even worse when you're a good manager, because you should really, in my eyes, I would just go, you know what, I've had enough. I'll just play the rest of the games. It doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter how the game goes. It's done. It's finished. Then move on to
start preparing.
Just stop preparing and look at your options. Get in touch with managers, see what's going to be out there, and that's the thing. But Chrissy, let's talk about your week in the league.
Okay, in the league wise, I've played 2 games. First of all, I'd just like to make an announcement. Lee Sharples of Leipzig has had to leave the league due to family commitments and things like that. We wish Lee all the best and thank him for his time in the league. Hopefully we'll see him again down the line. Lee, as you know, has been in the league before. But we have a brand new manager in, Stuart. He's come in. He started fresh. He won his first game against Napoli, which was a great result. His second game, he played me. Unfortunately, lost 2-1. Third game, he played Gladbach, and he lost that also. His formation is crazy. It's very asymmetrical.
Go to school.
No, I don't need to. I don't make the money and do now going to school, mate. Anyway, so I'm really excited to see what he does in the window. I'm really excited to see how he makes the team his own. Shane of Valencia, I'm really shocked about. You're not. I think the way he played, he finished just below me last season. And
I'm not surprised, and it's nothing to do with Shane. So Shane don't hit start. It's nothing to do with you. But
this is a Shane.
He ripped the core out of his team.
Mm.
and he changed too many things. And I know that myself this season. I changed way too many things, and I got mental with it. I went in, I built a formation, I built a team around the formation. Then I decided to go, fuck that shit. And I went
Fuck that
totally
shit.
rogue. Decided to go and play different formations and have fun. And I was like lingering near the bottom of the table. And then I went back to a system that I built, had a rejig, and went, fuck, actually, this works. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm winning all my games, but it works. I'm playing much better football.
Yeah.
Is the cat trying to get you or something?
No. Sorry, I was repositioning myself. But yeah, and then the other game I had was against Fenerbahce. Lewis, very good friend of mine. 2-1 loss. It was a close game. Again, like a lot of games this week, I played well, but just not got the results. Yeah, so I've still got one more game to play. I think I'm near enough safe now. I mean, Leipzig can't catch me.
Yeah.
Leipzig can't catch me. Yeah, so yeah, I'm happy to secure football in the Premier League for another season. So, I mean, I can't see me catching the top boys. Hats off to Craig at Villa. Great season. That's what I was saying at the start. I love to see managers like Craig, like the other Craig as well last season, like Magnus, compared to how they have this is no offense or no judgment on them, but they've found what works. They've got the players in that work for their systems, and yeah, it's great to see them playing well. So
And I
hats off
think
to
that's
them.
a theme. What you're saying there's a theme going on to somebody in the National League as well, who it just works. Don't know why you always take the piss, but it just works. So moving on to the National Football League. Chrissy, go.
El Nacional, right. Real Sociedad, Liam. It's great to have him back in the league. 11 games, 9 wins, 2 losses, 38 goals, 14 conceded, 24 goal difference. He's flying high. But another legend in the league who has returned to our screens, should I say, Rashmat, back in with Marseille, right up his ass. That's what I like to see. Right up there. No breathing space. Doing really well. I would like to say that it's going to be them two going up. I think it's a race for the title. I mean, it all depends on Marseille's last game this week. But yeah, if we go into the player spots, Monaco, Simon finished bottom of the whole thing. First overall pick in the draft, turned it around. Obviously Simon is a fellow admin. I speak to him about it. He was saying that he's not been happy how he's playing. He's bloody third in the league. He's doing well. I think he's his own worst enemy when it comes to FM. But yeah, it's good to see him out there. The playoff chances very tight in this playoff bracket, and there's like 2 teams maybe that could catch them. Brighton, Niall, fair play, doing well. 18 points, positive goal. That's actually mad. I've just noticed that Monaco are third in the league with 19 points with -6 goal difference. I know, obviously, there's a few games that we've missed. Rashmat did. Was it Rashmat that battered him?
Yeah, 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0. So that's going to have an effect on that, I suppose. Yeah, Brighton. No, he's quite an important part of the league, should we say? He's always there or thereabouts. Bit unlucky to get relegated last season, but he's looking to bounce back. Villarreal. The same with Monaco. AD, lovely bloke. He's doing really well in the league. I'm really happy for him. We'll talk about what happened else in the week in a minute, but let's not go there right now. Let's concentrate on the league. Proper chuff for him. Doing really well. Ajax, John, had an awful start to the season. You won't mind me saying this, to be completely honest. Awful start to the season. He's turned that around now. Looking good. Lazio, Furman. Was my favourite to go up. I'll be completely honest. I thought he would have done a little bit better. But I mean, he's sitting there. He's still got a chance of playoff contention. Wolves at Craig. Wolves and Wesley at Atletico Bilbao and Craig at Wolves. Very tight in the league. I feel I'm not too sure on the score on the games next week. That is something that we'll have to bring up going forward, weekly update. But yeah, and our man Cam still got a game to play, so could be in contention with that playoff hunt still.
Nah,
There's still a chance there. Nah. Who's your last game against? Leon.
This week's
Leon.
Leon.
Yeah, Leon. Which yes, Leon. I mean, look, anything can happen. We know they're in the league. Versus knows that as well. Depending on how Versus is feeling that day, you could sneak in. I'm not writing you off, mate. But Betis, Lille, Leon, and PSV, unfortunately, I am writing you off. Sorry, lads. Love you to bits. But yeah, it's a bit of a struggle there. Leon, Alan proves that he can't win anything with kids. And Andy has sort of regressed a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm sure he knows what mistakes he's made and he can build back. So yeah, that's the national roundup there. I don't think there's much really to discuss. Anything you want to say regarding? I mean, how's your game week been?
It's been difficult because I had a game against. Who did I play? Jesus Christ, who have I played this week in the league? I played 2 people, and it's gone. I played. Was it? I played
Villarreal.
8. Yeah, I played 8 at Villarreal. Lost that one. I don't know what's going on over there, but any like inside of the 6-yard box, inside the 18-yard box, can't score. Outside of 25 yards, yeah, ping left, right, center, fucking volleys, everything. I don't know how to defend it. And then who else did I play? I played somebody else this week, and it's gone. Fuck knows. I played somebody else and I beat them. I think it was Rashma.
So you got.
I think it was Rashma.
You got one game. You got one.
Yeah,
game.
it was. Yeah, I think I beat Rashma, and then obviously I've got the last game against Leon. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, my season's gone terrible, but that was again, like I said before, down my early season.
Yeah,
thinking I'm a genius and thinking I can slot Odegaard, Simmons, Tonali, Kevin De Bruyne, and Oscar Glauco, and Diaz, and Goikarez, and Garassi all into one team, also whilst playing a back 5. So it just doesn't work. So it's finding that. It's finding you have to drop people. I mean, this week, I've got a suspension to use this game. I've just remembered. I'm fucking glad I remembered.
Yeah, so you had 4 suspensions.
I had 4 suspensions. So what I did was when I played Rashmat, I thought, well, I'm going to lose here. So I might as well use 4 against. I was going to use 4 against. I thought, no, because I've got nobody in midfield on the bench. So I had to keep Tonali. But everybody else did a... Oh, no. I don't know who served the suspension now.
Oh, no.
Tonali or Gravadiol. I think it was Gravadiol. I can't remember. But yeah, I basically used a back 3. My central back 3 were players I don't play ever. It was Laporte, Sangretti, and I want to say Gravadiol. Like I've never used them before, so it's quite interesting. But yeah, we'll swiftly move on to the update of the cups.
We're doing your cup. We're doing the Heenan first.
We'll do Heenan first. We'll soften the blow.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Heenan Cup. It is, I believe, that the semi-final is yet to be played on the left-hand side of the screen. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's correct. So there is no winner at this moment in time for Fiorentina against Newcastle. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. Premier League teams going at it to face either bottom of the league or somebody so terrible. One manager said I was just a skill issue. So it'll be interesting because I'm in the final. I did beat Ross. It was quite convincing in all honesty. The game itself was just it was quite convincing. I thought I'm going to get battered here. Looking at his team,
he did really well.
It was just it was literally one of them where you know when you like get like the first 3 highlights and you're like, oh, okay, this is the kind of game we're gonna get now. Like when you get 3 highlights consecutively and all you're doing is pummeling their defense, you're just going, Ball's played out the back, playing up the wing, inside, and then it's just a choice of whether it goes back outside or through the middle. And that's all it was. And I was like, yeah, okay, right, I've got this game. And at one point, we went all the way down the left-hand side, got to the corner flag. I thought, you know what? We're going to go all the way over to the other corner flag by passing it round the back. I was just sitting there watching this highlight going, what the hell? And my mother came in, sitting there speaking to us. So I'm just turning around and she's like, did they not know how to score? And I was just like, no, clearly not. So it was, I can't remember the score now. I think it was 4-2. I can't remember the exact score, but yeah, I'm through with that one. So, I mean, looking at this as well, I mean,
congratulations, by the way, mate.
There's some really good ties in here as well. Like Rennes Newcastle was a good tie. Napoli Palace, Atalanta Valencia, Fiorentina versus West Ham, Fenerbahce Galatasaray, me versus Lee, Wolves versus Marseille, Aston Villa versus Eintracht.
Can I just say, I would have probably rather been on the right-handed side.
Yeah,
I think 100%. there's not one national team on the left-hand side.
Do you know what the crazy thing is? There is only two National League teams here in this draw.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's me and Wolves.
Oh wow!
It's like watching the FA Cup. It's like watching the FA Cup. So we'll move it on because I'm in the final. Don't know who we're playing yet. Hopefully, I'll get that win next week.
Who would you like?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm going to get battered either way. So it makes no odds. I don't know who I'd want. So I'm going to move on. I can do that. I've got the power. We'll look at this draw. It's very hard to read. Apologies. It's so big. So we'll try this. So we'll start in the quarterfinals. I mean, you can stop and have a look at this if you want to. In the quarterfinals, it's Monaco versus Crystal Palace. So, Chrissy, how did that game end?
Yeah, good game for me and Simon. I think it was 3-1, something like that. It was. The score flattered me a little bit. As you can see, we spoke about Simon earlier. He was having a really good season. I was quite lucky in that game, but yeah, managed to get through to the semis. So chuffed with that.
Yeah, and then we've got Villarreal versus Newcastle. That must have been a good game.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's 4-2 to Villarreal. They managed to get the result.
So let's just talk about this side of the draw. Let's get it over and done with. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. No, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Obviously, semi-finals were all played this week. So can you tell me what the deal is with your semi-final? Can you explain in under 2 minutes?
Okay, long story short.
Now.
Okay, Villarreal through to the final. They beat me on penalties. If you see the stats, I wouldn't say it was a close game, but I mean, hats off to AD. He even apologised to me, and I was like, "You haven't got to apologise to me. That's just the way FM goes." I was close to calling the police. I can't lie because I did get robbed. However, I am happy for AD to be in the final. It's his first final within the FMSL league, so yeah, I am chuffed for him to get there. I was a bit disheartened when you batter a team so much. I think I had 2.71 XG. He had 0.13. So, yeah, but it's just the way it is. You can't go. Yeah. I'm happy for him. He's a great lad and he deserves it. So, yeah, good luck in the final, mate. Bring it on.
And then you've got on the other side, starting at the quarterfinal, Lazio versus Fiorentina. The all-Italian derby, and how did that one end up?
Fiorentina obviously won that, as you can see, quite convincingly, I believe. And on the other side, top of the National League, Real Sociedad against Atalanta, our good friend Magnus. Magnus pulled through. I can't remember the score.
Baby. I think it was 2-0.
Baby. 2-0. And Liam's been hard to break down this season, so
Liam's very difficult to play against. I mean, look at him. Look at his start the season results. Like nearly every game, he's battering somebody. Like he battered me over 2 legs. I think it was the final score was 7-1. I think over two
crazy.
legs of a game. Like, and it's quite funny. I mean, I know that Fiorentina semi-final hasn't been played yet. So, I mean, Bruno could be on for cup double here, which is not what we want. We don't want teams dominating like that. But you know, Bruno's Bruno. You'll be mad about that. And then we've obviously,
I think that'll be a close game.
yeah.
I
mean, I was dreading actually winning. If I'd won that tie against Real Sociedad, I was deadly scared about what was about to come.
I mean, and another thing I'll say about AD Villarreal, look at that run. So first let's play Gladbach. Danny, very solid team, fair play. Then Fenerbahce. Now Lewis don't mess around. Lewis is a good manager. Beat Rangers in the league before. Yeah. He beats Fenerbahce. Then he plays Newcastle and beats them 4-2. Like the £1 billion team, he pulled it out of the bag. So for me,
£3 billion.
Yeah, you know what I mean. For me, if I was going to lose to anyone and someone gets to the final, I said at the start, I weren't going to roll over, but I would be happy if you got through, and he did. So I am chuffed. After getting over it took me a day to get over it, but I'm all right now.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, good luck to everybody else in the cups, whether you've played or you haven't played. Commiserations to those who haven't. Obviously, as well, that goes for the league. There is still a lot to play for, gents. Get out there and play for it. But something different. Let's just have a quick glance at these. Now, there is one name that when I looked at this before, I thought this can't be right. Of all of the players that the man has on his team, Kim Min-jae is top scorer.
Corners.
Correct.
Corners. Got to be in it.
Oh, it doesn't seem right. And Haaland is 4th. Haaland only has 6. So looking, just at some of these, I mean, I can't believe Ansu Fati's still an under 23. That freaks me out. I remember when he was a kid.
Quite a while now.
I remember when he was playing. When I was in school, he was playing. I think I just left sixth form, and he was playing for Barcelona. That's scary. But then on the other side of this, Highland, your old man, 10 goals. Did you see it coming?
Yeah, he was good for me. I think he's reached full potential. I like watching players grow. I like developing players, selling them on for profit. Maybe I probably undercut myself a little bit on that deal, but I mean, I got Victor Roque and Rafael Leao. Probably looking back on it, I wanted Roque, so Roque was the main target. Like I loved him from before. I had him for Nantes, whatever you want to say it. So yeah, I knew Hodge would do well with Liam, so it's good to see him. It's good to see. It's like a child. You're watching a child do their thing, growing up. They've learnt the trade, and now they're off spreading their wings.
Do you know what upset me the most? And I didn't even realise this, which is crazy. Victor Geiger has scored 8 goals in the league. I've constantly hounded that man for not scoring any goals.
Yeah, I know.
Constantly. He's not scored any goals. Yeah, he scored 8. And then I'm just seeing there, I thought, this can't be right. Looked at the cup. He scored 6. I don't remember him scoring more than 2 goals for me. It seems to be like Diaz or Glocke, who I've got on loan. Or, do you know what I mean? It always seems to be somebody else. It never seems to be him. So
yeah,
I'm chuffed.
There you go, mate.
Proper chuffed. 140.
Yeah, you should be as well.
140 million.
Now you can bump his price up in the window.
I didn't say that. You said that. So
I know you too well, boy.
This is the last slide before we get tracks of the week. So Chrissy has chosen a song produced by us.
Fats and Small, baby.
You can get
turn around.
But
I'm the one in the middle.
Yeah. Do you know? Well, do you know what the thing is?
Okay.
You sent me a thing saying, "Have what was it? Was it? Have you even heard that song?" Because I made a joke about Fats and Small. I didn't know we produced a record together, and you were like, "Have you ever heard that song?" That song was out when I was a child, when I was literally a baby. It came out in
Yeah, I know, but you didn't reply to me, so I was a bit like I wasn't too sure. But yeah, the main lyrics in that song, hey, it sums up my week. Mainly my game against Sadie. But it's hey, what's wrong with you? You're looking kind of down to me.
Down to me.
Things ain't getting over. Listen to what I say, mate. Sometimes you just got to turn around.
Do you know? I was.
Ooh.
Do you know what's really funny? The song I've also gone for is called "Turn Around." No, I'm only kidding. It was one of the songs that Lot Ruiners was "Turn Around," and I thought, yeah, that's the song I'm going to have. Then I messaged you, and you said that. I was like, I'm not having that song anymore.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, it's just. I was going to say "Turn Around" for my season, but now I was thinking more towards that cup final. And for me, with them being on tour, being back, and with it being one of my favourite Oasis songs, you got to bring it on down to that final. That's what I want, and I am going to see them in
Come
Edinburgh
on.
as well. So I'm bussing.
Oh, is that why you said you was getting your suit ready for next week?
That was totally different.
Oh, right.
That was fucking going to a wedding on Saturday.
That would be
Never
amazing, though. Can you please leave it out for the cup final, please? That'd be amazing.
Maybe,
We'll do it live.
Maybe.
I'll
I might
interview you
record.
like
I might record myself.
proper cup final.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
And if you win, you got to do it. You got to do the next pod naked.
No, absolutely not happening. Absolutely not happening. It's if I stand up, it's done.
You haven't got. Would you ever stand up?
I'm not doing it topless. I can't do it. We will get shut down for nudity with my big chebs, right? But yes, bring it on down. Bring the cup final on down. Oasis, you know, I'm always gonna pick the either most in-your-face music or the most obscure music. There's never anything in between.
No, that is true.
But yeah, we
I love
obviously
it. They'll never change.
What can I say, bro? But we are now at the end, and I believe that I've got a game to play. So thank you very much to Chrissy.
Yeah, hero.
Thank you very much to Chrissy. And yeah, Godspeed, my friend.
Cheers, man. All the best for the final. Hopefully I'll speak to you before. Everyone, keep your eyes on the channel. We're coming at you. Peace out, everyone. Love you. Bye.
It's like Ringo Starr, isn't it? Peace and love, peace and love. Right. Well, thank you very much for coming on to episode 40 of the FMSL podcast. We don't have much time left of this season, so please like and subscribe. Don't be a bell end. We love you very much, but don't be a bell end. We'll see you somewhere down the road, so take care.